The poor is he who has little, but he who thirsts more. The gift does not consist in what is done or given, but in the intentions of the giver or performer. Remember that pain is of the highest quality. If it can't be prolonged, and if it's severe, it can't be prolonged. Let us train our minds to want what the situation is. Anxious thoughts about the future are miserable. Courageous men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers triumph in war. I will never be ashamed to quote a bad writer if the sentence is good. Who can hope for nothing, must despair for nothing. Who can hope for nothing, must despair for nothing. There is nothing in this world more admired than a man who knows how to endure unhappiness with courage. One's fear becomes lighter when danger is near. When a writer is too meticulous about his style, you may think that his thoughts are frivolous and his content weak. We are more often afraid than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than reality. Why don't people admit to crimes? That's because they haven't ruled it out. Only people who are awake can tell their dreams. The poor one is not he who has little, but he who thirsts more. Let us train our minds to want what the situation demands. The world is asleep and people are dreaming, but tomorrow, when dawn comes, we can make our dreams come true. Remember that pain is of the highest quality. If it's prolonged, it can't be severe, and if it's severe, it can't be prolonged. Most men experience ups and downs in fear between death and life's hardships. They don't want to live, but they don't know how to die. We often desire one thing and pray for another, not telling the truth even to the gods. The first and greatest punishment for a sinner is a sinful conscience. If a person does not know what port he is looking for, any wind is the right wind. Anything that has crossed its limit is always in an unstable state. It is more appropriate for a man to laugh at life than to mourn it. The acquisition of wealth for many is not the end of their misery, but a change in it. The fault is not in wealth, but in its disposition. We often desire one thing and pray for another, not telling the truth even to the gods. Those who are friends to themselves are sure to be friends to all. The economy is late when you are at the very bottom of your wallet. Disease does not come from the body but from its place. Loyalty is the noblest wealth in the human heart. Humility forbids what is not regulated by law.